Hello students, welcome again. Today we are going to discuss about using Python libraries. Actually it is the part of chapter 3 uh, recently added to the CBSE syllabus 2021 for class 12 computer science. Okay. First of all, we will know that what is a library in Python. Okay. We know that a library is a collection of modules and packages that together cater to a specific type of applications or requirements. A library can have multiple modules in it. Okay, understand? A library is a collection of modules. What is module? See. First we are going to know about what is a module. Okay. A Python module is a file .py file extension, okay, containing variables, class, definition, statements and functions related to a particular task. Okay. Python comes preloaded with some predefined modules that can be used in our programs. The Python modules that come preloaded with Python are called standard library modules, for example math. Okay, in our previous programs we have used math library, and in math library there are so many functions. Okay, a collection of several functions, okay, is known as module, and these functions are saved in a Python file which is having .py extension. Okay, this module not only contains functions, it can contains statements also, definitions also, class also, variables also, some constants values also. Okay, list of functions also, so many things it contains. And using import command, import statement, we include this module in our Python program so that we can use the functions or the statements or the definition of variables or classes whichever is declared in this module with our program. Okay, now understand here what is library. Library is a collection of modules. Okay, library is a collection of modules that together cater to a specific type of applications. A library can have multiple modules also. A library can contain, generally what happens, a library contains one modules only. Say for example math module, we in my math library there is only one module, that is math module, and in math modules there are so many functions we already used in our programs. See, some commonly used Python libraries are, what are libraries? Python standard library. Okay, Python standard library, this is library distributed with Python that contains modules for various types of functionalities. Okay, this standard library is already included with our Python program or the Python interpreter, already included, and need not to use it or call it using import statement. Some commonly used modules of Python standards libraries are math module, okay, mathematical functions to support different types of calculations, random module which provides mathematical functions for complex numbers also. Okay, these are the modules. See, NumPy library. NumPy library, this library provides some advanced math functionalities along with tools to create and manipulate numeric arrays. Okay, this is library which we have to import in our program to use these functionalities. Okay, the matplotlib library, this is library which offers many functional tools to produce quality output in variety of formats such as plots, charts, graphs. If you want to generate graph, if you want to generate charts or plots, okay, this matplotlib library we have to include in our program so that we can work. Understood? What is the library and what is module? First of all, a library is a collection of modules, and a module is a collection of so many things. What are those things? variables, constants, classes, definitions, statements, functions, so many things. Okay, and some of the modules are already included in our Python interpreter, which if we use, there is no need to include those libraries. Okay, now we will learn how to import modules in our program. Using import command, a Python module can be imported. Simple, we already know these things. Importing module in Python program. Python provides import statement to import modules in a program. The import statement can be used in two forms. Two forms we can use this import statement. What are those forms? First, to import entire module, we have to write import, then module name. Say for example, import math, import something, okay, like this. To import selected objects from a module, then we have to use from command. Okay, and in from command, import command is already included. We have to use import command. From module we import, and so like this. See example. Importing entire module. How we can use import entire module. The import statement can be used to import entire module, and even for importing selected items. The syntax is import module 1, module 2, module 3, like this we can import. If we want to import more than one module, then separated by comma we can give like this. If we want to import only one module, then we have to give only one name. Say for example, here we have imported math module. Import math, import time, import decimal and fraction. Here two modules we are importing at the same time, then separated by comma we can give. To use a square root function of math module, just import math. How to use a square root function. So suppose we want to use a square root function of math module, then what we have to do, first we have to write the import math command, and then using this command we have to call math.sqrt, and within bracket we have to give value and then print r. This square root function will calculate the square root of this number, and the result will be stored in r, and using print statement we can see the output. Or we can also write, okay, both command we can combine like this. Okay, just print math dot square root of 49. Importing selected objects. Now we are going to import only selected objects which we need our program. To import only some selected objects, not the entire objects from a module, then we can use from command. The syntax is from, then module name, import, then objects. Say for example, from math, import square root. If we need only a square root function of math module, then we can import only the square root function from this math module using the command like this. Okay, if we need pi, this is constant, pi is a constant in math module, we can import like this. We can import more than one module. If we need 2 module, 3 module, then we can mention the names like this. And also if we want to import all the modules in our program, okay, then we have to use like this. From here math, we have to write here math, okay, or any module name. Okay, import math, from math import star. If we give a star, what will happen? It will import all the modules, all the functions, all the objects from that module in our program. Okay, after then we need not to one major benefit of this command is that, okay, it is similar, this command is similar to just give import, okay, import math. If you are giving import math, it is similar to this command, okay, but there is some difference, there is catch. What is that? To use a square root function of math module, now we can write as like this: from math import square root, like this. We have just previous example we have seen, okay, here seen same thing we are doing with the from command. Okay, now see what we have done here. r equals to square root of 49. Just we are giving the function name. Okay, previously we have included the module name also with the dot operator, but this time we have to give only the function name. Okay, because from math module we have imported only one function, that is a square root, and it is included with the Python interpreter. Okay, for the time being, for this program only. Now we can use directly like this and then print statement like this. Now we can combine these two statements like this also. Just print square root of 49 like. Okay, this is the benefit. Here if we are using import math command like one in previous we have done, we have to, then what we have to do, we have to every time we have to write module name before using any function of that module. Every time we have to write module name with using the dot operator with the function name. But in case if we are using or importing all the modules, all the functions from the math or any module using the star operator, then we need not to write the module name using the dot operator. This is the benefit of using this command. Okay, this command. Now using Python standard libraries, functions and modules, now we are going to use and implement in our program. These functions and modules are by default available with Python and need not to use import statements. Some functions or some commands are already included with the Python interpreter which need not to write import statements. See, what are those? Using Python built-in functions. Okay, using Python built-in functions, those functions which are already available with the Python interpreter is known as built-in functions. Python standard library is very extensive that offers many built-in functions. It is by default available, so it is not needed to import it separately. Python also offers some modules for a specialized type of functionality such as math and random. The Python's interpreter has a number of functions built into it that are always available and need not to, see, always available and need not to import any module from them. Okay, for example, the function that we have worked until now, such as input statement, input function, print function, type function, these functions we are using several times. Okay, but we need not to import any module for these functions because these are already included in Python interpreter. This is known as Python standard library. This is known as Python standard, and so many functions are there. We will learn okay, gradually we will learn and get these things, that which functions are already available with the Python standard library. Okay, and which we have to use import function. Now see, built-in mathematical functions. Okay, these are the list of functions which are already available with the Python interpreter and need not to include any module using the import statement. See, len function, pov function, str function, int function, float function, range, type, abs, diff, mode, sum, max, mean, oct, hex, round, like this, and these are the descriptions already given. Some examples are already given. Okay, you just go through it and see, and whichever you don't understand, please let me know and I will explain you thoroughly. Okay, now see, we have given you some example programs also. Python program using math built-in functions. Okay, see, we have not used import math statement here and we are using all the functions of math built-in function. First of all, we are getting one input statement here, enter a real number. We have used input function, then float function also, and then whatever the value will be given will be stored in the num variable. Now again tnum variable we have taken and we have rounded off, means integer part, only the integer part of this number, the float number, we have taken and it is stored in tnum. And then rnum we have taken, and here we are using the function math function. This is the math function, but it is already available with the Python interpreter, so need not to import math module, round function, and this number we have given round. Print, then we have displayed, we are displaying all the values. What is happening here? Number num converted to integer, not the p, to integer in two ways, as tnum and rnum. Okay, see the output. Enter a real number. We have entered this number 5.555682, and then this number converted to integers in two ways, as 5 and 6. Okay, as 5 and 6. See, means in tnum 5 is stored and rnum 6 is stored, because int function we have used for tnum, we have used int function, for rnum we have used round function. Int function, what it does, it truncates the decimal part from the value or the number. Okay, so only 5 is displayed here. See, only 5 is displayed. Okay, but round function, what it does, it rounded off the numbers. Means if decimal part is more than 5.5 or 5, then the previous number will be increased by 1. Okay, so the rounded number is like this, because the number is 5.555 like this. So it is 5 or greater than 5, then it is converted to 6. Okay, now we can again use the round function. We are using again. Okay, see, two values we are giving here, the number and the number of decimal places to be displayed. The 3 value, the 3 is here denote that the number, the decimal part of this number will be displayed 3 decimal places, rnum2. Okay, now the number is rounded off 3 decimal places, and this rnum is displayed like this here, 5.556, like this is displayed. Okay, this number is displayed like this using this function. Now, built-in string functions. These are the string functions. These are all are the string function, and these string functions are already available with the Python interpreter, and we need not to use import string command. Okay, these are directly available with the Python interpreter, and we can use it. Some of so see, function name is given here, description is given there. Again, I am telling you, go through this. If you are not understanding any of the function, just let me know and I will explain you thoroughly. Okay, see the example program again. Use of built-in string functions. See, this is little bit cumbersome problem. We are using this function, join function. Okay, we are using this join function, and we are using replace split function. Oh, 1 minute, let me see. Split function, yes, we are using join and split function. This function, what it does, join function joins a string. Join function, split function. Join function, what it does, joins a string or character after each member of the string. See here, give an example. Star dot join hello, means this word we are giving with the join statement. What is it is doing, it is the output is giving like this. It is adding the star, the symbol star after each letter like this. Okay, in between each letter. Understood? What it does, join function, what it does, it just the given symbol or the string will be added with the each letter. Now see, split function. What is the use of split? It splits means it separates a string based on given string or character and returns a list containing a split string as member. By example, we can understand more better. Here example, the string is I love Python and dot split function we are giving here. This is the command. Okay, now gives with it will gives output like this, means it will separate each word like this, I love Python in separate, and produces a list of strings, and each word is separated. Okay, I word, love word, and Python word is separated. Understood what is the use of these two functions? And these two functions we are using in this program for what purpose? To encrypt and to decrypt. Encrypt means this a message is encrypted, means in coded form. It is converted in a coded form so that no other person can understand the code. And using this decrypt function will decode the coded message to the original message. See here what we have done. The main program here the program starts from here, okay, and goes like this. Main string, input main string. Okay, we are asking one main string, then encryption key we are asking, and this key using this encryption key, okay, encryption key, this key, we are sending these two values to the encrypt function. Okay, and that encrypt function converts the message in coded form, and that coded message is returned, and here nstr will receive the coded message. Now again we are decrypting it, decoding it, using the message, coded message we are sending here, and the encryption key we are sending here. Okay, now it will decrypt or decode the message, and that original message will be available here. Now we are doing some processing here because the split function split function gives the message or the information in a list, so we are converting the list in a message here, list here, and then we are displaying both the message, the encrypted message and the decrypted message, means coded message and the decoded message. Now see the output, what will be the output of this program. Okay, see the output. Here the program when run, it asks you that enter main string. The main string is giving like this, my main string, and encryption key it is asking two symbols we have given, @ and dollar symbol. Now encrypted string is converted like this, the message becomes like this. Okay, now it is very tough to understand what is the message. Now after decryption, the main string, the original message comes here. Okay, understood? This program, these two functions, first function makes the message in coded form, and the next function will convert the coded message in original message.